YUNGBLUD, the Smashing Pumpkins, Zombie. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a pretty good episode for you today. We're talking about the one and only goddamn YUNGBLUD. It's honestly been quite a while. I remember talking about YUNGBLUD, recently, like a long ass time ago, when this man dropped a song and I listened to it, and I honestly might have had the worst time ever fucking listening to a goddamn rock song. So that's definitely something. It's definitely something to be a part of. But hey, has YUNGBLUD improved? Has he dropped a banger that I can, just put on and really enjoy and have a good time listening to? Or are we right back at the same goddamn issue? But guys, welcome to the show. We got YUNGBLUD, and we also have a collab with the Smashing Pumpkins. If you don't know who the Smashing Pumpkins are, I'll be real, I didn't really know them either. Apparently, they're kind of like one of the old MTV kind of, rock fans out there. And hey, if they're still pushing on, still doing it, that's a pretty fucking cool thing. Now, this song is called Zombie, and, I feel like it might be biting off of a little bit of another song called Zombie that's very popular and, has a lot of millions of covers to it, but I digress, and I do want to give YUNGBLUD a chance. It's the new year, it's 2026, maybe YUNGBLUD can rock my fucking world, so let's get into it, starting off with the instrumental. Now, honestly, overall, I enjoyed this instrumental. I like the kind of rock guitar kind of vibes going on here. Kind of reminds me of that early kind of 90s, 2000s kind of rock, kind of put in one. I do like the rock instrumental. I think it sounds really good. The drums are banging, the guitars are fucking banging on here. And honestly, I think it's one of the best things about this track is that it has that feeling too. It's got that older, nostalgic kind of feeling when you're listening to it. But other than that, this is your kind of basic ass guitar / drums / kind of rock sound. And I think it gets the job done. I do like how there's a little bit of a rock guitar solo. It just makes, makes the guitar feel a little bit more special. Doesn't feel, shit that I've heard for so fucking long. It doesn't feel like that, which I do like. I like there's a guitar solo to kind of, break up the monotony. But overall, I had a pretty good time listening to this damn song. And the beat is one of the big fucking reasons. So, hey, other than that, with YUNGBLUD doing here, I will say the instrumental is absolutely on point. Those guitars sound fucking great. Those drums sound fucking pristine. And honestly, I had a good time listening to the instrumental. But let's move on now. And first thing I want to do before I even talk about YUNGBLUD, alright, because let's talk about the Smashing Pumpkins. They have their own verse on here. Thankfully, they do not, sing on the hook. They have some background vocals going in, but overall, I'd say the Smashing Pumpkins performance was not the greatest. I was kind of, sitting here going like, man, can we, switch it up? Like, y'all thought YUNGBLUD can get annoying when this man sings. You're listening to the Smashing Pumpkins like fucking scream sing, and the scream singing is kind of off. It's kind of scratchy. It kind of gets stuck in your damn throat. Like, that's what I'm fucking listening to, and that's what it fucking sounds like. It's literally like, a chalkboard just, scraping your damn ears off. And I was really trying to give it a chance, having a good time listening to it, but guys, I cannot get behind the Smashing Pumpkins verse. I think I was really hoping it'd be a lot better, when you bring, the older guys coming in to do some newer stuff. But then, you listen to this song and you're like, well, the instrumental is not really that new. It's still got that old style sound to it. So maybe you're expecting something a little bit more, and you don't get that. And that's where it's kind of missing. There's also a moment, too, where, the Smashing Pumpkins verse, he sings a little bit offbeat. So he sings a little bit fucking offbeat. Just saying, that's not something that I really do enjoy. One of the definitely down points of this track, but now, Smashing Pumpkins, they couldn't get it done. But I do like how they, add a little bit to the hook. and they don't, override it or anything with their terrible vocals, but their vocals were absolutely terrible on this song. Now, let's get into YUNGBLUD. YUNGBLUD starts off the beginning verse with his terrible-ass singing. I mean, it's becoming a staple at this point to hear YUNGBLUD fucking moan on the damn mic to add value in that, department, which is pretty fucking hilarious. Is this any better than his last song? I would say so, because there's not that much scream singing. There's more mumble singing. So instead of the Smashing Pumpkins play where we're kind of, scream singing, we're, making our vocals sound really really, terrible to sound, YUNGBLUD's kind of taking the more mumble kind of approach here, which, I guess it gets the job done. Just don't expect, being able to follow the damn lyrics at all. That's my only down point, is that, if you want to listen to some lyrics, YUNGBLUD's music is not for you, because this man cannot pronounce a single last word except zombie. Like, that's the only thing I hear off the whole entire song the most clearly, is just saying zombie. So that's pretty fucking funny. And the hook. Let's talk about the hook. Well, the hook is kind of one of those things where I'm not really having a good time listening to the damn hook, because there's this beginning part and the hook, and the singing is so awful. The singing is so bad. It feels like this man's like putting everything he has into singing so fucking shitty. Like, I feel like the auto-tune is gonna break my damn ears. I thank God, we have a booming ass rock instrumental, because YUNGBLUD is not delivering any of that at all. And the only parts he does deliver on is, again, singing zombie. And, I think this hook is kind of just okay. Like, I think it gets the job done. I think if you want a 90s, 2000s rock feel, this hook can definitely do it for you. But there's no switch-ups. There's no vocal switch-ups. There's no anything of switch-ups. This thing stays the same throughout the whole entire track. This hook is looped around like 3 or 2 times. So that's definitely something. So overall, guys, when we talk about YUNGBLUD, the Smashing Pumpkins, Zombie, this instrumental is one of the highlights of this track. I actually do like it. It's why it's not going to get, one of my more lower scores what I do for YUNGBLUD, because I think this, instrumental is actually really fucking good. And also the guitar is, absolutely fucking booming. The Smashing Pumpkins did not have a good verse at all, and then YUNGBLUD did not have a really good hook. I'm just be honest with you. This man sounds like he is on fucking lean singing to me about zombies. So, that's definitely something. And this verse is just kind of okay. So, overall, I'm easily going to give this track, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 because the instrumental was so fucking good. 5 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow. Turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And hey, Season 12, we had to kick off with a fucking... Thank y'all so much for checking out this episode. I will see y'all already have a good one. I'm gonna go watch some fucking football soon. Gotta get ready for that. It's the final fucking week of the NFL. The Saturday night goddamn showdown. And I'll see y'all already have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.